In the conferring of authority, we have something called grace. And the grace is the unmerited favor. Grace is actually the glory. When God gives you something you can't get by yourself. But I want to explain this in terms of levels of grace, or 3 levels of grace. We are talking about under the glory as a divine cover. Now, that once you are on the face of the earth, God does not want you naked. He wants you covered. As you are, there is something God created everybody on everything. Then he gave a grace that is called the sustenance grace. His grace sustains everything. Everything is under the cover of his glory. Everything is under the canopy of his glory. Everything is sustained. So God has released grace to sustain everything that he created by what is called sustenance grace. It's called his glory. He knows where it should rain. Number 2 is called the functional grace, or the functional glory. Now, everything that God created has a purpose, and that purpose for which it was created, God will then allow it to function. Now, when we come to the areas of your giftings, if you are a singer, you will sing whether you are born again or not. It allows you to function. You are able to function whether you are born again or not. It is called the functional grace. But there's another level of glory called the glory of his presence. Now, that is what makes the difference in your life as a believer under divine covering. The presence of God is the difference. You can't get a miracle unless the Holy Spirit is involved. Unless you are under a cover. Unless you are under the canopy of his cover.